for this football season. The two best teams have muscled their way to Tampa. And someone's going to be kissing that trophy within the next 4 hours. Hugel to kick it away. Eric Dieter or Darius Stewart deep for the Tide. It's a short kick. And Stewart from the 12. Cannot escape. Dropped at the 25. And now
Deshaun Watson settled and in that zone with his accuracy and his decision making with their run pass options.
And unlike Bama, the Tigers have been very crisp and sharp early in games offensively in recent weeks. This is Wayne Gallman. They feed the workhorse running back, and he gets the edge. Physical runner knocked out at the 33.
From Watson.
Empty backfield on first down. Watson pressured and sacked. Flooding in there was big Deron Payne, the nose guard. They have depth, but not as much as last year. You saw Payne being spelled on this 2nd and 14. Watson flips it inside in traffic. A shovel pass to the tight end, Jordan Leggett. A flag is down.
These two defenses are flying around, and Deshaun Watson sitting down on the field still.
Deshaun is a tough guy, and he's gotten stronger since last year to take shots.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 10, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Reuben Foster hit the quarterback, and that's the penalty.
Yeah, remember we talked about how Alabama wants to send a message? Watch 10, Reuben Foster come in here late after the shovel pass right there with a club to the head. With his ability to run, gives him the option of both running and passing here, depending on what Alabama shows him.
Tide rush 5, complete. Battling near the marker there as Anthony Averett stopped big Mike Williams. The spot will be very close to first down yardage. Motion in. Option. Gallman. Nothing. The Tide rise up, but even though Gallman fights hard, Tony Brown got there first, and the Tide defense forces turnover. Play action, chased by Wilkins. Excellent runner, takes off, and against man coverage, they just forgot about the quarterback who scoots down to the 35.
In his first game with Alabama, calling plays.
Play action again, quick penetration. Quarterback knocked down, and 2 flags come in. Cleveland Farrell, who was J.T. Barrett's nightmare last week, got in early.
He got his hands into the face of the quarterback after he threw the ball. You can see the big left tackle, Cam Robinson, didn't appreciate it.
Roughing the passer. Defense, number 99, blow to the head. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, automatic.
So each defense, Kirk, has tried to send a message and taken 15 yards.
Yeah, Farrell's just trying to get his hands up. He obviously bats the ball down, but the right hand. Quick huddle break here by Bama. They're going fast.
On 1st and 15. Scarborough gets the edge. Bo Scarborough cuts it back, still rumbling all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama. Darius Stewart comes in motion. Wide receiver takes the handoff and is free. Out near midfield, a very strong and ornery player.
Into the middle with Scarborough.
There's a far side throw to Ridley. Gets a block from Stewart, and Ridley scoots free. Just a shoestring tackle at the 38 by Jadar Johnson. It's a first down. We'll both this week. We want our revenge. We want our redemption. So far, it's Bama's defense. It looks like they want to redeem themselves for last year. Scarborough breaks free. Bo Scarborough in the clear and in the end zone again.
Number 4. That's been the successful recipe so far, Chris.
Tom, thank you. Allen out at the moment as Watson flips it high, and Deon Cain's free. Cain with great speed to midfield. And the Tampa native makes Clemson's first big play of the night down inside the Tide 40. 5 receiver look on 3rd and 10. Tide rush 4. Watson has time. Delivers over the middle. Leggett. And Jordan Leggett with a catch down inside the 15.
Can really be a go-to guy because of his size.
And this red zone appearance down 14 feels enormous for the Tigers. Ray McLeod comes in motion. Watson bobbled the snap. It gets the edge and scores.
Very, very hard to run the ball against this defense.
Watson steps up, flips it to Renfro, who reaches up, makes a nice grab for a first down. Still with a sack in the first half. Top tackler on this defense. Tide was still standing up, trying to get in position as the ball was snapped. Didn't matter. It comes loose. Anderson scoops it up and is knocked down at the 15-yard line. The second fumble recovery for Ryan Anderson. And the Tide are in business.
There's that swarming defense. Ryan Anderson actually gets his hands on the ball and knocks it out. Right there, 22. He's reaching in there to pull that ball out, and then he's just third down.
Play clock at 4. Does he see it? The sidelines see it. And they tried to signal a timeout. Hurts fires low in traffic. The catch is made by O.J. Howard at the 10-yard line. The coaches were from 27 yards to stretch the lead back to double digits. The very reliable snap of Cole Mazza. The hold of Cooper Bateman and Griffith knocks it through with no problem. So
Clemson tries to create some confusion with some movement up front.
It's a 3-down lineman look. And now they creep some pressure near the line.
Okay.
Hurts has to escape. Gets away from Bulware. Gets a block. Takes a shot. Doesn't get first down yardage. Scott will try to boom it. Artavis Scott waiting at the 40. They peel back to set up a return, and that's an ugly kick by the standards of Scott. A really ugly kick, and it bounces out of bounds at the Alabama 41. 30-yard putt sets up the Tigers at the 42. Deshaun still got it. Across the middle, it's Kane who goes down low. And it's ruled a catch.
Has an injury, obviously out for the year. Minkah Fitzpatrick's able to move from corner to nickel to safety in the back. Does so many different things to this defense. And as a true sophomore, the baton is handed to him next year to be the leader of the Bama defense.
Tigers need 6 on third down.
Safeties are split. Try to hit the middle of the field.
Yep, Watson sees that. Renfro's got it. Cuts back and scores. Clemson coming back.
He's here as a play caller.
Scarborough walks off. Damian Harris takes his place to the left of the quarterback. And they fake it to him. Hurts throws downfield. O.J. Howard is wide open. And once again, the tight end will victimize the Tigers with a huge play. Shades of last year.
Touchdown. It's the same reaction.
18 and a half years old. And play action, and Watson's going to try to answer with a downfield shot to Williams, just over his fingertips. But here comes a flag for interference. Marlon Humphrey was defending, and that's first-round draft pick against first-round draft prospect, if you believe Todd McShay and company. In the case of Humphrey,
it looks like he grabs it around the neck or the face mask. Yeah, he's all over him. One official behind the receiver actually ends up making the call.
It's the right arm around the neck of the receiver before the ball gets there. Deshaun
defense, number 26. The 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
In the middle of that defense.
Screen. Kane weaves his way and dives. Well, good work to earn a first down. Your reception leader does not have a catch. Watson far side. Kane again working one-on-one.
Because the receivers are pushing the defensive back off.
A lot of shifting for the Tigers here. Gallman in the backfield. They fake it to him. Deshaun looking for Gallman, then dips it off short to Leggett. And Jordan Leggett bangs down for another first down. Inside. They Had to check it down and get 17 yards, though, and now pitch it over to Scott. It's the kind of route you're talking about. But Artavis Scott in traffic just worked his way free and gets 9.
But doesn't have the depth that they've had in the past.
They ran 90 plays a year ago. Tracking toward that, you're right, against the defense, not as deep. Watson for the end zone. Williams, touchdown. Gallman in the flat, gets a block, and hops back.
They're playing much faster tonight than they did a year ago.
Watson delivers, Leggett again finds a little crease. Out of the game at the moment is Jonathan Allen, the Bednarik Award winner. And Watson loops it for Williams, who goes up and makes a huge grab at the 30. Showing the big body and the hand strength.
Former basketball player, body control and ball skills. How he goes up and high points the ball. We have a flag down late. Clemson reacting as if it may be on one of the linemen right after the play as Clemson's trying to go tempo.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense, number 94. The 15-yard penalty, automatic. First down.
So Deron Payne flagged, lost his cool, and that'll move the Tigers 15 yards closer to a potential go-ahead touchdown. Moves it all the way to the 16.
A mental error, and something you don't see from Alabama defense very often. Payne this time the culprit, and not only the big gain, but with the penalty on top of it. 4 plays, 72 yards, a minute 5. They're inside the 20.
26-yard gain, tack on to 15. Payne is what that caused Nick Saban on that sideline.
The ruling on the field is a completed catch that plays under further review.
Let him adjusting back to the ball, Chris. High points the ball. Tremendous effort. That ball's down on his thigh. I'll have to maybe see that. This angle might show it. That's why people feel he's the best receiver in the country. The deep ball, the vertical ball, how he adjusts back, finds the ball.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. It's a catch. First down.
While he was being grabbed, with the Tigers 16 yards away from taking the lead. Watson, keeper. Navigates to the edge and leaps toward the pylon. Spotted out just short.
Watson follow Wayne Gallman right up the middle here.
Gallman leaps, but a flag. There was movement before the snap. Gallman dove into the end zone. Deshaun says it's on Bama, and it's a touchdown.
Offside. Defense, number 28. Lined up in the neutral zone. Penalties decline. Touchdown.
Down in distance, there to blow the play up.
Down in distance is ugly. They need 3rd and 16. They failed on 11 straight 3rd down plays. Hurts running out of time. Running to create some space. Lobs it back across to Ardarius Stewart, who comes back, makes a catch, but he's a yard short of the mark. Harris slams forward, and the Tide keep the drive alive at the 40. Hurts backward pass to Stewart. He can throw it. Looks downfield for Howard, who makes a catch at the Clemson 30.
In the national championship game.
High school quarterback, remember, Ardarius Stewart shows that he's still got the arm. They pick up 24 yards. Hurts now took a peek downfield and now just barrels forward, still running in the clear and scores.
Mental fatigue, physical fatigue for Bama. Can they tough it out and still contain and pressure number 4? Get after him and not give him time to throw.
They bring pressure, but it's picked up. And Williams down the sideline makes another big catch.
Case scenario, they're thinking about trying to get this game into overtime.
Well, I'll tell you, they're not playing with a whole lot of urgency here, are they?
3rd and 3. He needs 5 yards to feel really good about having a chance to get it into overtime.
Long for Hugel is 47. He was hitting from that distance in warm-up. On 3rd down, Watson slant one more time. Renfro, and they have a 1st down, and they are in Hugel's field goal range now with 22 seconds to go.
Wow, to have a cushion there with one of their better receivers in the slot. They save the timeouts and just fire the ball into the ground here. You got to believe they're going to have a safety over the top of Mike Williams, who's down here at the bottom.
A sack could take them out of field goal range. Bama brings some heat. Watson delivers. Catch made down inside the 10. My Leggett. 14 seconds to go.
Now Clemson will use one of their timeouts here. Dabo all the way down to the 10-yard line. What an effort, Chris, by Jordan Leggett. Full extension. Redeeming himself for earlier the miscommunication with Deshaun Watson. Fully extended, makes that catch and shows you for a tight end how athletic he is. I don't think that ball touched the ground. I think he got
automatic, but it looks like the best Bama can hope for would be a field goal attempt in overtime. Let's see if the Tigers can win it right here. Williams to the left. Watson. End zone. Overthrown. Leggett well defended that time.
Should open up one-on-one opportunities off to the right, which includes Jordan Leggett, and also don't forget about Hunter Renfro, who's in that slot in the middle.
Watson lobs it for the end zone. Williams is knocked down. Here comes a flag. Interference in the end zone. We'll put the ball at the 2-yard line. There are 6 seconds to play.
Force Mike Williams back to the inside, but then just grabs a hold of him. Everett pushes him.
Defense, number 28. Foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, ball be placed at the 2-yard line. 1st down.
He did a great job with his technique to force him to where his help is, where the safety is.
Perhaps a field goal attempt for overtime. Watson. Touchdown! Hunter Renfro. Little man makes another enormous play. 1 second remaining. One final piece of business. Hugel just boots it along the ground. They fall on it. Clemson Tigers, new kings of college football.
But let's see, they're going to have to look at this, the timing on this, to see exactly what happened. Replay buzzed it, I'm sure, right away to take a look at this. The clock does not start till that ball is legally touched. It's legally touched when by the kickers if it's traveled 10 yards. It's legally touched with the receivers.
Let's see if it traveled to the 45-yard line.
Let's see who touches it here.
Of course, they can't touch it till it goes 10. And it did just travel 10 yards before it was collected by Hugel himself.
Now the key is the clock starts as soon as he touches it, but his knee's on the ground. So that means it should be an immediate. I think they're going to have 1 second left here because he's not up with this.
1 second for Clemson to just take a knee.
Exactly.
After reviewing the play, the kickers legally possess the ball beyond 10 yards. The ball belongs to Clemson with 1 second on the clock at the 46-yard line.
That's fitting, Kirk. Send Deshaun Watson out in victory formation. Let him end this championship game. And his official punctuation. Clemson dethrones and avenges Alabama.